If you're wondering how to use Canva AI, you are at the right place. Hi, my name is Ashika Dharaya, and today let's explore Canva AI. All the free features which are there in Canva AI, let's explore one by one and let's see how we can actually get all the work done quickly without wasting time. As we all know, Canva has evolved a lot from like a simple design tool into a platform powered by artificial intelligence. We can do so many things in Canva AI, you know that. So today let's explore Canva AI. Let's understand how it works, see where they can actually add value in modern design workflow or not. It's like a mini chat GPT in Canva where you can actually go and write a prompt, and the rest of the things Canva is actually going to do it for you. So let's see what kind of results we get and what and how we can actually use these features very well. So without delaying, let's get into the video. Okay, so here we have a Canva open over here. As you can see, this is the main home screen, and now we have to go on Canva AI. So as you can see, we have Canva AI over here. We also have Canva AI over here. That's on the left hand side in the bottom section, right? You can click it from here also, or you can click it from here. It's like the same thing. So here we have Canva AI opened right now on our screen, mini chat box over here, and then a couple of features they have added over here. So here it's like you have to write a prompt over here, whatever you want. And here we have a plus button. You can actually insert your images or references or any kind of stuff you want to insert or any kind of stuff you want to upload, and you can write the prompt over here and it's actually going to give you a result according to that. Here we have a chat voice where you just have to explain the prompt and it's actually going to write it over here for you to save time. So in a way, it's a very good to save time and everything. And if you want to do it, you can do it like that as well. And here in bottom line, we have couple of features over here. So first we have design. And if I select on design inside it, there are multiple options inside it, like what I want to create. If I want to create social media posts, I can select this one. We'll actually try everything one by one. Then we have image. If you want to create image, and you can write the prompt over here and it's going to make it for you. There are multiple style options we have over here. And then we have a code. If you want to make something which is responsive, then you can actually type it over here and it's going to make it for you for sure. Let's start from the beginning for better understanding and let's go through every feature one by one so that we don't get confused and we actually see how the kind of results we get for these things. Okay, so first I'm actually gonna select design and I want to make a social media post. I'm gonna select social media and then I'm gonna select a format which is like, let's go for Instagram post. Okay, so let's write a prompt over here, like for example, make a social media post to promote new cake shop. So let's go with this, like make a social media post to promote new cake shop opening. Okay, so here we have the results. As you can see that we have total 4 options over here ready for us. As if I just select one of them, this is the first option, this is the second option. Pretty good, right? This is more of like a vector based poster. Third we have this, and fourth one is this. The best thing about these creatives is like you can actually edit them. I can actually edit the colors. I can actually edit the image. I can quickly edit them, and that is actually really good. And then I can just export the creative and it's good to go, right? But what if I want more of a playful colors? So for example, let's go make creatives with more playful colors. So here we have the results for the more playful color prompt. I don't like the kind of font they have used. You can actually edit the title from here as well. You don't have to press like use Canva editor. You can directly do it from here. This was fun. Not bad, right? This was actually good. Now let's go for presentation. Now I want to make a presentation on a particular topic. So first, let me select the audience. Let's go for casual. And for the styles, I think I want to go for minimalist. Minimalist is good. Length should be short and sharp. Like I don't want like 15 pages or 20 pages. I just want like 4 or 5 pages are good enough for me, right? So let's go for this option. And let's write a prompt. Daily motivation related example. So we have like design a motivational presentation explaining daily productivity habits that improve focus and consistency using clear layout and related examples. I've never tried making a presentation on Canva, to be honest. First, it's actually going to show me the layout of the presentation, like introduction to design productivity habits, and then we have key habits to improve, and we have content inside that as well. From I can actually edit the details from here. I can actually delete this page if I don't want it. I'm actually fine with the information, so now I want a design. So here I just have to go in the bottom and select generate design. Okay, now it's actually gonna create a presentation for me. Okay, so here we have the results of all the 5 pages. Let me select this first option. So this is actually a very, very minimal presentation, I would say. Okay, not bad. This is the second option. Okay, not bad, right? This is the third option. And we have fourth option over here. So these are actually very, very minimal slides, as I have mentioned. If you want to change colors, you can directly change colors from here. They have like color palettes over here, and apply the slides, and it's going to turn all the slides according to the palette. That is pretty good, right? By using same prompt, let's see what kind of results we get for another style. Okay, for a different style. Let's go for playful this time. What do you say? Let's try playful, and it's gonna be 1 to 5 slides only. Let's see what kind of results we get for this one. So again, it's actually asking me for the confirmation that all these informations are good to go on the slides. And I'm actually fine with this. So I'm gonna select generate design. So Canva always give like 4 options for each design. You can actually improvise design by writing more prompt, by explaining it more and more. So that's pretty good. So we have PPTs over here. More of a playful way they have created. These are more of a playful style slides. This is pretty good. I would say they are not that bad. I really like this one. I really like the second one, by the way. The illustrations are really good in this one, right? And I can also change like illustrations from here. If you select on the image, you can see they will provide you so many similar images according to the theme and everything. And you can actually upload your images if you want to upload. That is pretty nice. It's pretty good. Now let's design a logo. What's it? Let's go for the logo. And so you can actually explain what type of logo you want, and it's actually going to create that for you. Let's say design, that's the prompt I'm going to write. Design a logo for my new flower shop, and I'm going to press enter. Okay, so here we have the results, and these are the options we got. So this is these are more of a very minimal and very pastel kind of colors, but I want more of a funky colors. Okay, so I'm gonna explain. Add more, make logos with more vibrant colors. I think that would be great. Make logos with more vibrant colors. Yeah, good to go. Okay, once it actually catch what you are saying, then you will get the result which you are looking for. Right? These are new options I got, and these are really, really nice. I mean, just look at them. I really like them. So that was all for the design. Now let's jump into the image section. Let's select the image and what kind of a style I want to go ahead with. I want more of a vibrant shade, and let's go for the styles, and let's select this size. On the beach, right? Make an image of happy lion on the beach, and then I'm gonna press enter. These are actually not bad. I mean, the quality is also pretty good. I loved it. You can actually directly make a poster from here, or you can actually create an Instagram post from here. So they gave options on the side. So for example, I want to add birds. Here we go. Not bad. Let's try another option, right? Make an image of cute dog. These are so cute. Oh my god, I will definitely download them and make a poster out of them. Like, look at these pictures. You see these images like closely, you zoom it out, you can actually see that these are AI generated images, because Of course, they are not looking real life images, but the details are really good, I have to say. Now, the next one is doc. Let's select doc. And if I go in type, what I want to create in this. Okay, so I think there are multiple things you can create over here. So let's go for blog post for now, right? And let's use a prompt like very simple prompt like write a blog post on common career mistakes all the professionals make and how to avoid them. Okay, so we have a result over here ready with us, common career mistakes. So this is like looking more like a poster or a template, and I can actually use this design in a presentation, or I can print this design out and distribute to people. I can also edit the content as well. There are multiple ways you can actually use a particular design from Canva, and that is really amazing. I want to change the color combination of this one. Okay, we have another option over here. Nice. And you can also share this to your friends or family or your colleague, anywhere you want to share it. So this is really amazing. Now, if I want to make itinerary for my trip to Italy, how can I actually make that? You can also do that in Canva. Just go in the type and select itinerary. Okay. And then you have to write the prompt, create an itinerary for my trip to Italy. So here we have the results. As you can see that, okay, so it's all planned out where I am actually the location, the timing, morning, afternoon, evening, what all things I can do. And then we have a summary in the end. So this is actually pretty good, right? Okay, now let's explore the most amazing part of the Canva AI, and that is code. I'm actually going to write something which I want it to be interactive. Okay, so it's a very simple prompt like create a checklist for daily habit tracker where users can check off drink, food, journal, exercise, and sleep, etc. It's actually going to show you the code and everything. And after this, it's actually going to generate the actual interactive design. Here we have the results. You can actually use this design in your presentation or in your documents or anywhere you want to use it, and you can also publish this design, right? You can actually have a proper live link for this, and you can share this link to your friends or anyone, and they can also see what you have created on this page. So this is actually very useful. And then we have a video clip, but this is actually a pro version. You can actually have a 30-day free trial. So in that time, you can also explore these features. You can explore video clip feature as well, where you can actually create a video clip. I think it's really fun using Canva this way because I've never used Canva like this before. It's because I used to use it for like a very minor design, like making a birthday invitation or anything like that. I used to use Canva for that a lot. Canva is not that Canva anymore. You can do so many things. You can actually do so many things in this particular place. I don't know, but making small things, and generating images and getting the results out from a particular AI place is also something which you should learn, right? And I was just writing single line prompt and still I was getting like pretty good results, I would say. Give Canva AI a try if you haven't tried Canva AI yet. If you haven't used Canva AI, if you don't have the link, I'll mention the link in the description below. You can actually go for 30-day free trial if you really want to use all the pro features they have. I think in future we'll witness the updated version of all these features. Okay, so the image generation, design, everything will be really advanced after this. And go ahead and try out Canva AI with your creative words. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you like this video and I hope you understand what I'm actually explaining. I hope you like this video and I hope you find this video useful. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to take care of yourself and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.